was lethargic because there was no crowd to feed off of. It was hard. And Rory went through the same thing.
Rory did say that, yeah.
When you're so used to playing in front of the biggest galleries week in and week out, and then it goes to just blah, nothing.
Yeah.
It's hard mentally to have that same on switch.
I'm sure it's strange, but Tiger did win Zozo with no gallery for his 82nd win.
No, that was back in 2019. Those were massive. Those were huge galleries.
Zozo?
Yes. COVID started March of 2020.
I remember when COVID started, I thought he won in 2020.
No, that was the back and forth with one of the guys in our featured group.
Yeah.
Hideki Matsuyama.
Okay, I stand corrected.
Last year they had Zozo in the U.S., and that was won by Cantley.
At Sherwood?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So, 17th tee, Hideki Matsuyama.
Absolutely perfect.
See some large first hops on tee shots at the Summit Club.
But there's a lot of mounding in the fairways. If you can hit the backside of one of those mounds, it will, nothing's stopping it.
Classic Fazio.
Absolutely.
Down a little out of that, but see your shot, huh? Okay. First cut it.
Right-hand side for Sanjay. Morikawa's turn on the tee box. Gonna have to update those renderings soon with all those homes that are now being built.
I know.
The right-hand side.
Are they homes or hotels? It's hard to tell the size of them. Palatial estates.
Something right.
You've done something right. You're on a good run.
Kokrak's approach to the par 4 15.
Well,
it's caught that front of the green.
not horrible shot, but it's just the frustration is not just on that shot, it's the accumulation of everything he's done this week so far.
JT, 137, his second.
There we go.
That'll do.
That will help. Almost trying to pep talk himself a little bit after that shot.
He's a fiery guy. He likes to
he is.
psych himself up when he can. Rory, I mean, you had mentioned how comfortable they are playing together. One shot separates them. I wonder if there's any little added incentive for the head-to-head the first couple days.
Yes. You do have that little bit of competition with other players in your group. You don't want them to beat you. They're competitive guys anyway. But there's another aspect where if you're enjoying the twosome or threesome and you have a putt to tie them on the last hole, it's kind of almost extra incentive to make it so they can possibly be paired together again tomorrow. Not so much fun that way. But there's two ways to look at it for sure.
Same place, different mindset.
Absolutely. You're a young man with the world in front of you, or an old bitter dog. Not that that was me, of course. I wasn't talking about myself.
Yeah,
Never.
Someone entirely different.
Right. Just some people I've witnessed.
Mm-hmm. Right about. Does Rory have the read for this birdie putt on 15?
Well, he didn't hit that very hard. That was quick.
Surprised he got there.
Downhill, I guess it was.
Sanjay's second.
Okay.
Back of the green, but that's a chip shot I would think he could be pretty aggressive with.
Yeah, I bet he putts it, but absolutely. It's one that you see it and you go, this is going in, but I've got a good chance of this
Going
going.
putter there.
Yeah. Either way, chipping or putting, you're thinking make.
Morikawa assuming JJ will be handling him a putter after this iron shot.
You'll be right.
Now it's Hideki Matsuyama live for his second. Just a $115. Put a charge into that one off the tee. Hideki! How about that? On the 15th, Jason Kokrak up the hill. By on the left-hand side.
Good looking putt. Really good speed.
Kokrak would tap that in for par. There we go. Justin Thomas. This is a lot of the cup, but 3 nonetheless.
It's amazing, and that's a very good birdie, but putt it, half would chip it. If this were the 72nd hole and everyone had this shot to win the tournament or to force a playoff, everyone would chip it.
Yeah, my knee-jerk thought was it just seemed like just enough collar where you could get a better roll by chipping this, popping it on the green and rolling it out.
I didn't go with the cool move of tapping in with the wedge.
Yeah,
That's just cool.
That helps your street cred.
Yeah, it does. That's what the Fonz would have done. Morikawa's got to have a little peeler from left to right, I'm thinking, just because of the slope of the hillside behind the green. The two of them, one where the shot link is standing there and the other where the yellow chimneyed house is behind him. Everything kind of feeding that direction.
Birdie effort on the way. Morikawa converts on 17.
That start was just brutal to this 9 holes.
Trying to go on a little birdie run just to get back to even par. It's always two bounces, then the stroke. 7 under for the CJ Cup. Justin Thomas airborne on 16.
Calling for it to be the right distance, but it's a good golf shot. But there's an aspect of guesswork when it's 20 yards downhill and the wind's blowing into you.
RoryMcilroy on 16.
I'll tell you, a 20, 25 mile an hour breeze would make this the most fun hole to watch. Not to play.
Rory with one of the better tee shots during our feature group coverage here on PGA Tour Live to the par 3 16th. Jason Kokrak now on the tee. Someone's got to get it back there. Kokrak, middle of the green.
Yep. 3 good shots. Now this hole started Dustin Johnson's odd slide after playing just an unbelievable round of golf. 3 putting. Well, 9 putts in the last 3 holes, was it?
Yeah.
Yeesh.
That'll do you in.
That, yeah. Tough to recover from that.
Birdie putt for Kokrak.
There we go. I told you everybody's been making it on this hole.
Let the man eat. Back to 3 under on his round. That whispers 2 over for the championship.
Right. Not important.
3 inches closer, Justin Thomas. Just saw one go in.
No. Still solid round of golf, all in all, for JT. 7 birdies, 6 of them falling on the front 9.
18th tee. Instead of having a break in the action, let's go back to 16. That's why we have 2 featured groups on PGA Tour Live. We thought ahead. RoryMcilroy, birdie putt.
Oh, no.
Just sneaks by.
Good putt. Kokrak's did almost turn a little bit left at the end to catch the edge of the hole, and Rory's did not. Smile out of the big fella.
JT went up on Rory today. But needs this to go to stay at 8 under.
Wow. Didn't hit the hole.
Hideki Matsuyama, 18th tee.
And Hideki has found himself a little golf swing mojo over the last hour or so, swinging with lots of freedom.
Oh. Unbelievable result. Piped it.
I like where you're at.
Matsuyama finding the fairway. Justin Thomas did make that bogey putt, is now at 17 under. Colin Morikawa next up.
Morikawa is sneaky long off the tee. Doesn't swing very hard, but he just times things up that well that he really puts the club face square on the golf ball regularly.
He was doing a little begging there, but it carried pretty easily.
Sanjay M. eagled the other par 5 on the back 9.
That bunker on the left they've been taking it over the top of is about 315 or so to cover, and you want to thread the needle. You put the ball in play off the tee here, and this hole becomes a really good look at an eagle 3.
Three good ones. No, there's an issue. Looking right into the sun. And you have to ask the caddy to follow it. I'm not even going to try.
These holes always stress me out. Growing up caddying, looking right in the sun.
No, it's not. That's perfect. Perfect.
Yep. See, he didn't even try to look up.
Oh gosh, no, that's perfect.
Caddy said perfect.
Did you ever caddy as a junior golfer?
I did not. No, I'm spoiled. Yeah, I've had I've had 2 jobs, playing golf and talking about playing golf.
I see some overlap.
Yep. A specialist.
McIlroy a specialist with the driver, but 3-wood this hole.
Yeah. Yeah, last time fairway.
Bravely trying to follow it himself.
Justin Thomas birdied 17 yesterday.
That painful 3-putt on the last.
See, if you just thin it, you can put it under the sun and you can see it.
And he kind of called his own shot. You hit it thin, it goes under the sun, and you can see where it's going.
Glass half full kind of guy.
Yep, I like it.
Cut off right now. You got to be double digits under par, or
To think you're going to win?
yeah, have
I
it
think
at
you have a
least.
chance. Well, frankly, you need help from Keith Mitchell. If Keith Mitchell plays nice, you're not going to catch him for the last 2 rounds. So you're looking at, if you're 10, you're only 3 back from second,
Yeah, because
8 back. So that,
part of it's like you look how many people there are.
right. So I would say even 9, but
Because there's we're
it's-
seeing 62s and 63s
Yes.
every day out there.
it's contingent on Keith Mitchell helping. If now he's set up a 5-shot lead, he doesn't have to play awesome, just 2 good solid rounds, and no one can catch him.
Sleeping on a 5-shot lead, very different Friday to Saturday than Saturday to Sunday.
For sure.
Rory's second in the shadows on 17.
I see what you did there. Immelman and M.
M&M.
He's got 211 yards total. But the key to this whole location, I think, Robert, anything a little short. Look at the front number, 201. Try and creep it on there and give yourself something up the hill.
Let's go eagle, eagle on the 2 par 5s in the back 9. What do you say, Sanjay?
It's on a pretty good line.
It's a really good I don't think it's I agree. I think it's
Good shot. Overcooked it a little bit.
In a safe spot, he will have a putt. JT, iron in hand, his second from 169 to 17. Didn't thin that one, had to look in the sun.
It was worth it. A little peek into the sun. That's a good golf shot.
Morikawa's second to the closing hole, 6 iron.
Okay. That's the Morikawa we know and love.
Louis Oosthuizen's from earlier. Oosthuizen was 2 feet 9 inches. Out of that,
Pretty close.
we'll
Similar.
give you the answer in just a bit. Jason Kokrak from buck 42 to 17.
Purdy.
Matsuyama's second.
7 iron in hand from 201 total. If that carves a little to the right, it's going to be good.
A foot short. Kick backwards a little bit. A little fire making long par putts. Actually on 8 and 9, so the first 7 holes left a lot out there. And then he's putted pretty well, but he hasn't played awesome, but he's played good and solid, and something that
Birdie putt rolls past.
even if he doesn't win or contend this week, there's a positive to build on going forward.
That's the closest, third closest on 18. Morikawa, 5 feet. Getting the featured group bump.
Some good players. But yeah, back to Rory.
Thomas Thomas's birdie putt.
As a viewer, as an analyst, I'm more comfortable when he's in full flight. I think that's the way he's supposed to play. His talent is really second to none when he's on. That was at the time as close to anything we'd seen since Tiger. So when he's struggling, it's uncomfortable to me, I think. So yeah, I do like to see little bits of positive going forward.
Very short birdie putt on 18 after that little chip shot. Kokrak, little run here.
Mm-hmm. Big man's
Birdie
warming up.
16. 5 feet here. Par 5 coming up.
Yeah.
Birdie's his last 3. He would go 77, 67.
Well, if
I like this.
I'd like to see this one go in, and then if we can get the last one that close to guarantees. Actually, if he can get the next 2, he is guaranteed not to be in the last group tomorrow. Or first group, excuse me. You know what I mean. Right.
They're doing an opposite
Last
day.
place group.
Oh,
Yeah, it's opposite day.
Back-to-back birdies for Jason Kokrak.
3 others.
Sanjay Im for Eagle from across the green on 18. Really spread those wings a second time.
Oh. Whoa. Directly.
Never up, never in. He gave it a go. McIlroy par. 4 on every hole on the back 9. Mark, is this the rare situation where Sanjay is still away?
That's the worst words in golf, isn't it? SYP, still your putt and you're away, indeed. Good news, of course, is that he's putting back up the hill, but when you've got yourself 35 feet or so downhill, you don't want to rumble that thing 10 feet beyond the cup. Especially late in the day, because you know what it's like, Robert, in front of the galleries. You don't want to make yourself look like a little bit of a nimwit to close the day.
100% true. You're aware of it. This is the final putt of the day, hopefully. You feel it a little bit more. More people on the last green than anywhere else. All right. No nimwit for M.
68, 69, consecutive rounds in the 60s. Sanjay Im, 7 under. Quick look at Justin Thomas's par putt on 17. Drano. We'll ping pong it. Back to 18. Yama, of these 3, I know you saw him in the back 9 and yesterday. Who do you think's primed for a run this weekend?
I would say Hideki, certainly. He found a little golf swing groove. And this putt for Colin should have a little movement from his right.
Give him a little groove to finish out his round. An eagle on the last. Morikawa at the 70. He's also at 7 under. Birdie eagle. 17, 18.
That's the high and tight haircut there.
So Mark's pick, Hideki. Hideki makes this. He's low man of the 3, entering the weekend at 8 under par. Mark Immelman is a savvy guy. 66-70 for Matsuyama. Back 933. That's 4 birdies his last 5 holes.
'70 is just not up to snuff today, but like Mark said, maybe something good. Go forward.
Matsuyama 8 under with 36 holes to go at the CJ Cup. '18th tee, Jason Kokrak. Can he keep it going? One of the rare birdies he had yesterday.
So far, so good today. Yeah, birdie here, you are not going to finish or start in the first group tomorrow, bright and early. You're not going to be sweeping the dew. You'll probably pass that off to Kevin Streelman, who's in at 1 over par. Play with Yosiap So.
Rory McIlroy. That is sky high. Apex 144 feet. 343-yard carry into the bunker. Justin Thomas. So all three of these guys birdied the 18th a day ago.
Oh, he put a little extra on one.
Oh, come on,
Oh, giddy up.
Oh, wow. Somebody was begging for it to fly, and it did.
JT trying to go yard to left center.
So he did. Touch them all.
Tugged that one to the power alley. Big blast on the last for Thomas.